Recently, I launched channel memberships, and one of the things I wanted to do is I wanted to give back to those that support me. And so there are 3 tiers. There's a $2.99 tier if you just want to support the channel. There's a $4.99 tier that will basically also include a monthly drawing of all the members in that tier and higher tiers. And the selected winner will receive a full week of hash rate on one specific rig for GPU mining. There's also a $9.99 tier that will also include anybody in that tier specifically is eligible for the GPU hash rate, but they're also going to be eligible to either FPGA hash rate or ASIC hash rate. I do have a E300 that should be on the way very soon, and I have several ASICs, I have other FPGAs, and essentially the winner will get their choice of whichever ASIC or FPGA they want, and it will hash away for 7 days as well. So in order to support the GPU mining, I wanted to build a dedicated rig that would kind of be just that donation hash rate rig. And so for that, I was looking at a couple different options. I wanted to build a smaller rig. Most of my rigs are 10 card rigs. I use stackable frames. And so I was looking for something a little bit smaller. And I know that Max Voltage has been trying to sell some of his 5700 XTs, and in hopes of picking up a newer GPU. And I went ahead and reached out to him. And what we have here is we actually have a package from Max Voltage, which in here should be enough GPUs to build this rig. In addition to that, Nerd Gears had some matching 5700s that we went ahead and picked up as well, so that we'll have a full rig of all matching cards. Let's go ahead and get this opened up, take a look at what we got, and we'll talk about the build that we're going to go through. But right off the bat, it looks like we have a note here. So let's go ahead and take a look at this. And it says, thanks for all the support and all your great content. FYI, these 6 went into Max's very first rig. The Max Voltage Empire was started with the contents of this box. Thanks again, Sunflower Mama. So thank you very much for the note, really appreciate it. And once again, all of this is pretty much going back to my community. All that hash rate is going to be pretty much given away for 7 days out of the month, which these should all be 5700 XTs. So what that equates to right now is around $21 in revenue. And we've got a Max Voltage sticker. Another one, we've got the shiny hologram style one. And we also have a couple coasters. So thank you very much for those, definitely appreciate that. And let's get this opened up. And once again, these were Max's very first GPUs that he mined on. So his very first rig build. And all of them still in the boxes. Oh, we've got some sapphire pulses. So there is 1, 2, 3, 4 sapphire pulses. And then we also have 2 gigabyte 5700 XTs. And because Nerd Gear had some stock, we went ahead and we got some more sapphire pulses. So what that means is we're going to be able to do a 6x sapphire pulse rig. I've got 2 extra 5700 XTs for me, but all this hash rate will be given back to the community. Once again, that's going to be the membership tiers. $4.99 and $9.99 will be eligible for those. We'll do a drawing probably like the first week of the month, and then we'll point hash rate whatever coin you want, and whatever pool you want, whatever address you want. But let's go ahead and let's get this rig built. This is the rig frame we're working with. As you can see, it's only 4 fans wide. It's a relatively small unit. It's actually going to sit right next to my Beikel BK G28 and also my Osprey when it arrives. And I was looking for something really small form factor for this, and this is a perfect case for that. So let's go ahead and get these cards mounted. We're going to be running a i5 in this just because I had an i5 10500 laying around. So we're going to go ahead and use this board. This is a Tomahawk. I think it's a Z490. So let's go ahead and get the cards mounted. Let's get it booted up and let's check it out. And there we have it. It's up and running. It's such a small rig. It's probably been since like 2017 since I've actually had a 6-card rig running. As I mentioned earlier, usually I run 10-card rigs or some larger rigs, but it's funny just seeing, you know, a baby-sized rig, to me at least, because I haven't seen one of these in forever, but definitely cool. Get this up and running. As you can see, we've got all 6 Sapphire 5700 XTs in it, and we've got a 6-core, 12-thread i5 in there. We've got everything tidied up, and it is currently hashing away on Chlor. So really cool, really happy with the build. Thanks a lot, Max Voltage. Make sure you guys go subscribe to Max Voltage if you're not subscribed. He does live streams every Monday evening. He's got an awesome community over there, and none of this would be possible without him providing these GPUs. So big shout out to him. And me giving back to you guys really wouldn't be possible without Max. Definitely go subscribe to him. And if you're interested in being a channel member and being eligible for the hashrate giveaway, then just hit the join button below this video and that'll get you all signed up for the GPU hashrate. You just have to be in the 499 tier. If you also want to be entered into ASIC FPGA hashrate, then sign up for the 999 tier. The 999 tier does also include the GPU hash rate. So we'll be pulling together all the names once a month from both tiers, selecting somebody, and they will get a full week, a full 7 days of hash rate, going to any pool, any user ID, any coin, whatever you want. You'll just provide me the pool information and we'll get it set up. Any coin, no limitations. Again, you'll be getting a hash rate for all 6 5700 XTs.